Now, another downer of a news story from the media world. This took place on Friday, June 9th. It was the last broadcast for Star 102.5. Now, this hits very close to home because Star was owned by the current company that I work for and a part-time capacity. So, kind of troubling when you talk about radio broadcasting, when you talk about broadcasting in general, things are changing, things are evolving. There was talk some months back about eliminating AM radio in new vehicles. I think that's kind of getting pushed to the wayside, though, because of the pushback that some of the automobile companies have gotten. I know Ford has kind of gone back on that. They will still include AM radio in their new vehicles, but radio is a ever-changing medium, and obviously I'm doing a podcast right here, so you have the option to listen to a podcast, you have the option to listen to satellite radio, you have the option to listen to streaming apps when you're in your car. But when these car companies are talking about, hey, let's eliminate AM radio, not good for me, not good for anybody. There are still a lot of people out there that listen to AM radio for sports, for news, to get informed, to get entertained, things of that nature. So when we heard that AM radio was kind of getting pushed aside, very concerning for me and very concerning for my coworkers. But Friday, June 9th, Star 102.5 made its last broadcast as the station itself has been sold off to another company, and the programming is going to be flipped. But Star 102.5, the call numbers, the numbers 102.5 are iconic here in the Western New York media market. And I mean, it goes all the way back to, we're talking about WBEN FM, Rock 102, Magic 102. The one that's in my wheelhouse is Q102, and then it transitioned to Star 102.5. Now, one of the things that Star 102.5 is known for is for doing continuous Christmas music, which starts, I believe, the day after Thanksgiving, and it runs all the way up to New Year's Day. So if you're in that holiday mood, holiday spirit, you want to hear your Christmas music, you go to Star 102.5, not to mention the great mix of music that Star 102.5 has already had. Not easy listening, but kind of like, not fully easy listening, I should say, but kind of like a mix of easy listening, pop music, and a great mix of some oldies too. So very sad to hear that Star 102.5 will be no more here in Buffalo. Rob Lucas did the final sign-off on the station on Friday, June 9th, and, we'll see what the future holds for Rob Lucas. I've only had the opportunity to meet Rob a couple times, but when I met him, great guy, very genuine, very personable, and he is a great on-the-air radio personality. So I wish nothing but the best for Rob Lucas, for the other staff that were at Star 102.5, and I hope they land on their feet, and I hope they're able to find another opportunity in broadcasting, because those of us involved in broadcasting, it's a passion. It's a love. We grew up, as I mentioned, Commander Tom. On the radio, I listened to Tom Bowerly when I was a kid. I listened to Art Wander here locally. I listened to Doug Young. I was a radio nerd. I was a talk radio nerd. I would listen to any radio talk show host I could, especially here in Western New York. My friends were listening to, Kiss 98.5, and here I am listening to WGR, WBEN, and whatever talk show format that I can listen to. I'm a huge radio nerd, and once again, just some sad news coming out of the broadcasting world this week with the passing of Commander Tom Joles, and Star 102.5 signing off